Well, 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 we're back. Look at that. We're not back. It's not started. Okay, it was ticketed though. I thought the ticket ran out. So that's pretty wicked sick awesome. What's everyone doing? Oh, Zach's here. Look, it's Zach, everybody. We love Zach. Look at that, just in time, all planned, all planned. GG or the bad guys? You goddamn it. Okay, I've got a poll there. You guys can think of who is going to win. And I mean, away we go indeed as Axe gets rooted. Gonna have a 3-on-3 clash here. It looks like nobody's going to end up dying. No, we'll have Sickly going to tick down to that poison. That stacked poison's a lot. He's going to try to tip it much rather than grab a like a Rod of Atos or something else to position themselves. Mad Godfather. Okay, King will grab the tomb. And Mad Godfather actually lives for quite some time there. He does go down back green, takes him out, and forces King to back off there as that 3-minute Lotus gets taken.
The Serpent Supreme.
Yeah, I agree. 86% on the bad guys. All right, we're going for Dire. His life a little bit hard, a little bit more challenging for him. They'll bring 3 heroes. We're 5 minutes in. There is a level 1 tomb as well. The Glimpse to kind of get back green out of there. There's a TP in from Orphan. Viper coming in too. They've bit a little bit too much here. It's the bad guys that have to retreat. King gets the last hit on the tomb. Mad Godfather gets a kill. And I was saying it before. I mean, yeah, you don't have any stuns in this game, man. It's very hard to kill people. Especially a Medusa, right? They shouldn't be able to kill her. Good use of the first exorcism there. You know, despite Tensiger having a bit of a rough lane, meant to happen against Viper, right? You don't necessarily win against Viper all the time. Well, hold that thought. Well, this is a good example of that. As unfortunately TP'd right into Viper's ulti. And Walrus's game is a simple game. You spit on people, alright? He huck tours on anyone he sees. And there's not much they can do about it. And unfortunately, the Glimpse is a little bit off, but the rest of the spells aren't. As they hold her down, they break, and this doesn't quite get the slam dunk, but Tensiger still bites the dust. And this is a nice play. Look at this line drawn as well. They will commit another smoke for this, because LC being the carry, LC hasn't died yet. This is a beautiful play from GG. They're playing so fast, and LC, I don't think is aware of this at all. The blink, the call, is it there? It is there indeed. The follow-up is there as well. The silence, can they get on top of him enough for Viper to spit? And the Glimpse as well. Global silence even, I'm not sure if, maybe not necessary, but they weren't sure where the enemy were. So just guaranteeing that kill there. And so far, Gaming Guardians, they're on point. They're
Radiant's top towers taking hits.
They're playing quite well together, quite speedy. Test this, so they'll lose another, or they'll lose a tier 2, sorry.
There goes Radiant's bottom tower.
Meanwhile, Radiant, I think they're pretty content on playing as 5. Medusa working towards a butterfly eventually. They're going to go for this Tormentor here. Be careful, Mad Godfather. Oh, someone's going to die here. Silence. Oh, they're coming through the portal. This might be a little bit awkward, but it's a really good ulti from Mad Godfather and a stun on all 3 of them, or a root, sorry, and the Medusa, and it's just disastrous for Dire. And there's one axe culling blade there, and a Bristleback gets saved by Mad Godfather. Actually, he didn't want him to. Didn't, you know, too much damage there. Wanted to give him a chance to come back. And yeah, that's a really good wall. I'm not too sure. Double silence, pretty nice from Tensiger there. But there's the Vessel. Ulti used as well. Sweats. Gets a pretty good tomb off. There's a global silence though, and this is a lot of damage coming out from Radiant Axe. There's a lot of zombies here though. Axe taking a lot of damage. He's swinging around, but that's all he can do as the zombies take him down. And it's a nice ulti actually saving Tensiger, and this might be a small opportunity for the bad guys to win a team fight here. You should split. Yeah, a little win there. Pretty clutched by Oracle there. Particularly saving Tensiger in that last moment. Oh, fuck.
The next level play.
What time is it? Oh, no.
Radiant's mid tower.
What time? Do they lap over each other, or does it... They're quick enough. They're going to get there anyway. There's going to be a bit of a scrappy fight. Tombstone will run out in 4 seconds. It is time to play the game. Oracle, he needs to be careful. He's in a really bad position. He gets silenced. The global silence as well acts on the call on 2 people. And Oracle goes down. The save is there. LC does get the ages, but the rest of the team are dying. That's Prophet with an ulti. Trying to turn things around. Nice split from the back green. This is probably the only saving grace he can get here. The dunk, it's not there in time, actually. And LC's managing to walk this one off. Back green getting a lot of work done, but I don't know if it's enough. Trying to heal up on Tensiga. Walrus kiting around with that haster in there. Eventually takes out the Death Prophet. And back green needs to try to back off. LC also TPs out. There's a glimpse. And careful, Walrus. Root. And, I mean, that could have got a lot worse. That could have gone a lot worse. This Undying, a pretty popular hero again now, but more in the POS 3 position I've seen. And unfortunately just hasn't really had much take off this game. As now, you know, rinse, repeat, they're ready to go again. Global, Aegis, ulti from Orphan, and, you know, there we go. A call onto the DP.
Didn't make it.
Global Silence used Mad Godfather, ready to throw the ulti down, and he will throw it down as it's holding this DP in place. But I mean, a nice save from Sickly. I don't think he's going to live through this damage, though. Maybe. Trying to heal him up through it. They will lose the racks. Okay, he does heal him up. So they don't lose anyone. And now, Primal Split. It's pretty good. Gonna hold 3 of the bears in place, though. Let's have that stone, the hurl boulder. And Radiant, they're trying to back off now. Glimpse onto one of the pandas, but he does get thrown up into the air courtesy of that cyclone there. Silencer, Orphan, needs to kite. Tensiga does manage to do it successfully, and they just turn onto Elsie. And Elsie quite low, but they have no detection. Elsie gonna get out of there. Now the ulti from the DP, she's turned things around with the silence. She's going to try to hold herself through this axe. A call. He goes down first. And is this good for Dire? I'm not too sure. As they're trying their best to fight through this, they lose 3 heroes on Radiant. And Dire, it's all happening for them. They do finally take out the DP. But the raid boss, King, he's right-clicking away. He's getting a lot of kills himself. They just decided to run away from him. And they've killed all of his teammates. But this is the Dark Souls boss. And he'll decide to just TP back home. What the hell?
Radiant's top tower's in bad shape.
I mean, that was really good. Really good for the bad guys. I mean, without these big ultis, you know, they're starting to lack a little bit of damage. I mean, Dusa does pack a bit of a punch, but... I mean, Dusa, if you think about it, this Viper now, Viper's gone kind of utility build, right? This isn't really right-clicking you anymore. Sure, you've got the break, but I mean, look at this Dusa. She's dealing damage, but it's not that much. There's no crits, right? So it's just Scardy Butterfly, if you think about it. You got that giant small, but... yeah, now has that Daedalus queued up. Okay, the Ags will make things a little bit different now, right? Saying it before. You know, Disruptor and Silencer, sure, they've both got Ags, but they don't really have too many defensive items. Glimmercape, Force Staff. You know, you can jump on these guys and kill them. This is an interesting... is this worth it for Bristle if you're dishing out a lot of damage on yourself? I guess so. Pretty large AoE effect there, I guess. 12% more. It is quite big. Yeah. And now that net worth is, yeah, it's been crippled a little bit. This is an interesting game now. Double damage does spawn top. Brood. The boots of travel. He's gonna get gone on. There's the silence, and he can't use any items. He's in a bit of trouble. The global as well, just to back it up. Dusa, once again, not so much damage, but was enough eventually to take him out. There's the Vessel as well. Undying Sweats. He's forced to throw the tomb down, but he'll get right-clicked down as well. LC, is he going to get glimpsed back? He certainly is. Dispel from Oracle. Save as well. but they're playing without a bristleback.
Huh?
Undying will come back. There's a break onto the bristle. LC, I'm not sure if he's going to live through this damage. It's going to be a lot. Trying to cut through the Glimmer Cave. Manages to save him. An Axe in a lot of trouble. Tensinger healing, sucking the soul out of everybody. Dusa, though, is the raid boss. I've said it once, I'll say it again. She's just right-clicking him away. They got to get away from this Dusa. It's just giving them so much room to do whatever they want with this team. I think there might have been a buyback. I'm not too sure. No, there was not. And overall, they just lose Axe, but they are going to keep running. Break, LC. Do they have an Oracle ulti? They don't. He can't get there in time. Walrus, so low. But they have no detection. And, I mean, they just kite them and leave. It's so hard. If they just play near Dusa, they win. It's simple. It's a really tricky game for Dire. They're doing so well, right? It's such a hard game to come back from. They got to split them up. They got to try to, you know, pull this team apart, man. They dare not go up to the high ground. There's a glimpse. There we go. A blink and a glimpse because of that ward there. Holding the DP in place, but there's not much follow-up yet, and it's given Dire amount of time to turn around. But I mean, the global silence and the ulti from the disruptor. Can Bakun get his ulti off? He can't, and it's just so crucial. He needs to get his ulti off earlier in these fights. He just gets punished if he's out of position slightly. Now Tensinger held in place and isolated. Right clicks down, and he's in a lot of trouble. The nullifier's there. The ulti from the Oracle is keeping him alive a little bit longer, but there's the call. Surely he'll die through this. I'm not sure if we can keep alive. Okay, the Yule Scepter as well. He does pop down eventually. The Tombstone there too, and Dire, they gotta cut their losses. They gotta get out. But the blinks, the glimpses, they're all ready to rumble again as they find Oracle. LC is gonna go back into this fight. This is very brave from him to break. He's gonna go down. It's crazy play there from LC, trying to stick around in that fight for too long. That's 2 buybacks. Oh, gotta be careful. 3 buybacks. But once again, I mean, Dusa now has a little bit more damage on because of that Daedalus. And what can you do? The buyback, Tensinger, TP Viper, interesting TP. I'm not sure if that was what he's trying to press. He does break himself because of the Lotus Orb there. But the silence, the Axe call as well. Now Dusa ready to start right-clicking away. That's a dieback onto one of them. Make that a dieback onto 2. And this very well is probably going to be game 1. As LC is the only person alive for at least another 25 seconds. Megas on the menu. 30k net worth lead. Just under 50 minutes, and they're going to go for the tier 4s.
It's time to play the game.
It's time to play the game.
Time to play the game.
It's time to end the game. Another break. Dispels. LC bites the dust, and that is game 1. As Gaming Guardians take that one. You know what? I'm going to say it. I was talking to my dad about it today. You know those fridges? I'll show you. Fuck it. What's it called, right? Fridge where you can see inside. I saw someone play RuneScape on a fridge. That's so funny. Okay. I'm extremely... This is going to determine if I have a lot of respect for you guys or not. Does anyone think this is actually good? Right? If you, I mean, I know if you have like fuck off rich money, you buy whatever. But let's just, you know, let's just say... I don't know. Let's just say like you see one of these in store and it's like a half price. Like, are you really going to buy one of these? And if so, why the fuck would you buy one of these? Why would you buy a fridge with a window in it? I have a friend who works in sales. He comes into this chat sometimes, and I remember him telling me about this like 3 years ago. He's like, "Oh, you can see what's in." I'm like,
5 seconds.
bro, just open the fucking door. What do you? What do you mean? Open the door of the fridge and you see what's in it. If you open the door, you just let the cold out. Look, I'm a big book killer. Don't, you know, you're on my side with this. You're actually just being a dick. You do not agree. You fucker. You don't disagree with me. You know this is so dumb. Just open the door, man. What do you mean? That's more. You know, yeah, okay. What more? Environment killer? Oh my god. Don't have a fridge then, huh? Go have an ice room. I don't know. Mine ice from somewhere. Come back to that south, whatever state you're in, and just put it to your ice room. You fuck. Just memorize what's in the fridge. Cold doesn't exist. It's just absolute heat. Oh, my brain. What are we doing? You guys are killing me. There's a limited amount of hydrogen. Oh, fuck me. Here we go.
10 seconds to go.
I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna say what's a killer voice. One day you're kicking the pocket. We'll have to. Whatever, man. You don't actually think that. You fucker. It is time to play the game.
It's time to play the game.
I was going to do a poll, but it looks like I'm not going to have enough time because unfortunately the king is going to fall as they have stacked their stuns. A nice heal onto the thing there. Oh no, the hook! He dodged his own hook and the king falls. Long live the king. First blood going to Sickly.
30 seconds to shoot.
Oh dear.
It's time to play the game.
Time to play. Playing the game is what we like doing, but in this case we're watching the game and we are watching a lot of Skelly boys hit these two dire off lane. End pos 4 back green needs to reposition himself. He's going to try to get out of there, but look at go, man, Godfather, get him. Doesn't go down. However, one person that does go down is the two heroes in the mid lane. It'd be really good for a support to rotate here, but I mean, both supports don't necessarily do much lockdown of fighting. That's a brave hook there. He's going to get the ulti off and he's going to heal off it. And a really well played, nice calculated play there from Walrus just before the 6-minute runes as well. Under what to do, I don't know. It's a little bit hard. They have to wait for Centaur to get a blink. Well, there we go. There's the holding the silence does cancel things out. Tensiga quite low, healing up, trying to survive through this if he can. The ulti helping out, but it's not enough. The Warlock ult as well, holding back green in place. Looks like Walrus might die to the supports under the tower. They've lost the mid lane for mid lane.
Radiant's bottom tower ain't a pretty sight right now.
And overall, it's not too terrible for Dire, actually. Maybe a Shiva's. We'll hold that thought. I mean, there's that fresh Radiance, and this is a really interesting position for Mad Godfather to be in, as he's got enough people and a lot of people from the back lines. There's the ulti from Sickly, though. Holding a lot of heroes down, and I don't think there was an echo. Was there an echo? No, he couldn't get it off because of the silence. Orphan, he's going to have to try to run away from this as well, but he gets glimpsed back. He's in a lot of trouble. Can the hook come? No, can't. Mad Godfather, he'll go down too, and this is a win for the bad guys.
Dire's mid tower won't last much.
I was saying I slightly favored their draft. I think there's a lot of value in this stampede. It's giving them enough time to reposition themselves. Ulti, alright, the Centaur ult isn't there in time, but okay, he's going to try to reposition himself. Nice stun onto 2. That's the blink reveal as well. Tensiga, just narrowly missing that hook there. And they're going to try to turn this around, and they sure do as they hold him down in place. And there's the hook. Pudge in a little bit of trouble. There is an Echo Slam, and they still lose 2 heroes, though. Make that 3 heroes. Oh, they're going to get the hook? Not quite. Yeah, Shaker can hit hard. That is a bit of... yeah. Oh, they do find sweats there. This Aghanim's from Floon. That's 4 heroes gone. Huh. Read the patch notes. Hold that thought. Read this. Silence on the many. And it's a really good fight for Dire. As with a little bit of vision on the high ground, they get the catch there. And don't count them out of this game, because I have yet to play it. It's probably really good in some situations. I mean, Dire, they're well aware of it, but they're a little bit too late as Roshan goes down. They're getting a little bit close to hook blindly, I think. Going to no one, but I mean, here comes Tensiga. Punch is quite low. He's in a bit of trouble. There's an ulti onto a lot of them. Sickly, these disruptor ultis have been extremely good this game, as even though they got the Aegis, it looks like they're going to win the fight here on Dire. The Scythe comes down on Mad Godfather. He just lives on a tiny bit of HP, courtesy of Orphan. The Orphan tries to TP out. He goes down, and it might be a team wipe. It looks like Orphan picked up the Aegis. Was that a misclick? Did they panic and grab it? An ultra kill for Elsie. Now we've got a game. What was that? Plenty of time. Why did Orphan pick it up? It's now Radiant. GG are now up on the high ground of the bad guys. Hook doesn't quite land. Sickly does have an ulti. They are going to use the fortification. And now, here we go. They're going to go into it. Sickly with a nice silence onto a few heroes there. Earthshaker Floon tries to get an echo, but he can't get an echo off in time. The Warlock ulti to defense. It doesn't quite land. The hook almost hitting. they lose this Earthshaker. There's been a lot of ultis on Earthshaker here. Sickly, I think Sickly is, you know, I won't say he's carrying this game, but these ultis from Disruptor have been absolutely on point.
Oh, no way.
No way. He's been playing extremely well on this Disruptor. It's not there. Radiant. Oh, this is so brave of them still. I mean, you're still going up onto high ground. That much positioning. Well, what's there? And Sweats, he does go down eventually. There's the ulti coming in from LC though, and it's melting this Raid King. As Raid King, he does go down once, and this is a lot of damage. Dire don't have too much. The Echo Slam though, it's quite huge. Is it enough to save the fight? Can he get the Sunder off? He needs the Sunder, he doesn't get it off in time. So the King, the last man standing, eventually Orphan's gonna come. It was looking pretty good for the bad guys there. If only he got a Sunder off in time. But I mean, the ticking damage here, can Orphan keep his Wraith King alive? He is blocked off by the wall, but he does have the Mist Coil and another Photic Shield ready. Both teams kind of poking and prawning at each other, but they both will respectfully back off now. How much is it? Health burst. King, finally, you know, he does have the reincarnation. It does come off cooldown here. They're dumping a lot here. He will pop his BKB. He actually doesn't die the first life. The ulti from Orphan. Let's see if it does something. It's going to heal up his teammates. LC trying their best to right-click through this. Eventually he'll go down, but there's another life. And the BKB from LC, the fresh one, so it's going to go down. And meanwhile, Tensiger holding the rest of Radiant here. So now it's a carry versus carry. Hold that thought. Sweats comes in, holding him in place. But here, Echo Slam on the two heroes. Can he get the Sunder off this time? He certainly does. LC staying alive, right-clicking through this. It's the LC against the world. Killing spree, triple kill. Warlock. LC lives through it all. Jesus. What a fight. This time, and I think they didn't expect that. But then it was a really good echo here. Just finding the edge of that ulti from Disruptor there. Earthshaker managed to catch a lot of Dire heroes, sorry. Have a look at the recap there. Yeah, look at that. 7,000, 8,000. The Fatal Bonds, and, you know, I did say they lack a little bit of physical damage on Radiant, but, I mean, as long as they get the Fatal Bonds and that echo off, it's a lot. There's a lot going on.
No breaking through the Dire structures for now. Radiant's toughened up their structures. Dire's
And now?
towers haven't.
Mid-racks, this could be.
Dire's mid-racks.
They're closing the gap a little bit now.
Ain't looking good for the Dire's.
This is grand final time, so they got to take this really seriously, and they will back off a little bit, or will they? There's a little bit of miscomms, actually. They do hold base there. The ulti. Shaman throws his life almost away. Actually, looks like he will go down. Sweats. The hook doesn't quite land. He's so low, but now Walrus, the side, they lose the Shaman. No buyback on him. Walrus, Invis, they don't have detection, but they have the ticking damage. Is it enough? No. He's going to heal himself up on Walrus. It should still go down. He eventually does go down. Meanwhile, I mean, the rest of Radiant, they're hitting the racks. They're getting the objectives. And now Dire in such an awkward spot between all these heroes. Mad Godfather slowing them down. There's two buybacks from Dire. LC's here. Meta used. And now Radiant, they got to back off. Orphan has popped his ulti. He will probably be collateral damage. Can they find any more? They used two buybacks for this. Godfather, they have no detection. The dust, not quite. Sweats, guessing incorrectly, it looks like. Dire, the communication is okay. The call is to pressure mid. This is very interesting. But meanwhile, I mean, King, he's looking for megas. He's going to try to TP out. Can the Glimpse... No, Glimpse not in time. And now they've unfortunately left LC alone. Buyback from one hero. The ulti to reposition, but they do catch the Necro. They'll get Terrorblade out of there. Necro staying alive. I don't know if they want to turn this, though. This is very interesting for them to try to... They might lose more now. It's a bit ambitious to try to keep your Necro alive here. They lose another. And that's no buyback for either of those. Have a look at the buyback situation here. As they've got none on Dire at all. Oh no, there was a buyback from the Necro at one point. They've got no buybacks. This is so bad. They have meta. They don't have BKB though. Oh no. This could very well be the game here.
Dire's top towers get beat down.
Still playing aggressive though into Dire. I mean, I like it.
Tower's gone.
The meta's used though. They can just wait it out a little bit, right? And just go back in. Look. What? What's the duration of it? They know they have no buyback on Necro. Yeah, they're going to keep going. 2 siege groups, why not?
Dire's top
Attack speed increase as well. Looking to make short work of the tower in the building. So here.
top rags.
Megas on the menu.
Left of Dire's top
I mean, the creeps should just be able to do it on their own. The meta's going to run out. This is really bad for the bad guys. They're going to go up against Megas. That's inevitable. He does have an axe, so he has another meta for quite, you know, for a short period of time. But here, Floon wants to try to stop him, but he can't stop Floon. Floon, he does get silenced. The fear. They're up against Megas. Walrus in a bit of trouble. The silence as well. Floon comes in with a BKB, but he can't quite get an echo. Does go to 2 heroes. They do manage to disperse from him. They lose the back green. BKB, the meta. The second meta's going to run out. He can only right click as a melee hero now. They're up against Megas, and the creeps are doing their job over to the left side of the map. Radiant, it's looking good for them. The bad guys have lost 3. This is probably the game there, as now their carry, he can't do anything but maybe get a Sunder off. The Echo onto 2. Can he live through this? It's him against the world, and it looks like the grand final as Gaming Guardians, no buybacks, the buildings are exposed. There we go.
Dire's mid tower will land.
As they take the grand final of the minor league. Gaming Guardians, they take that juicy prize money, and they take a decent amount of bragging rights as well. Whoa. Jeez Louise. What a series. 2-0, 2-0, huh? Now, I will say, I like best of 5s. We all like best of 5s. That would have been cool. But it is late, right? It is quite late. But that was really good. That was extremely good.
Now that's good shit.
That is good shit. Absolutely.
Fuck, you know, that's the best.
Fuck yeah, now. Again, this is like the bad guys played so well also, man. Like this is such good Dota. Like everybody here, you guys like it's so cool to be able to cast this stuff.